powerful personal book because a lot of the, it was MAGA doctrine, it was the college scam, it was right wing revolution. These were sort of heady books about policy topics or ideological topics. This is a very personal book. It's very different in that way, and it's terribly tragic that this is the last book we have from Charlie. But in some ways, now that we know that that's the case, it's really apropos. And it's I think it comes out this week, and we're going to be repeating that it's coming out this week on the show. And it's a powerful book. How does this book, Blake, because you were so intimately involved with Charlie's prep for these books, how does this book kind of differ tonally, and why is it important?
Well, it's as you say, it is so much more personal. When he was deciding, for example, right-wing revolution, the thought was, okay, what are the issues that matter for America? What should we speak to the most? And you'll know we debated a few different possible topics for a book, and that's what won out. Versus this was really, it was the book he personally wanted to write about his life. He wanted it as a tribute to Dennis Prager, who'd inspired him to begin practicing the Sabbath himself. And he thought it was a gift he could give to his readers, to his supporters. This is something that can directly enrich your life. There's elements of that in Right-Wing Revolution. If you read the back half of that, there's a lot of ways to improve your own personal life. But this is fully dedicated to that. It's directly inspired by his own experiences. It's by far his most personal book. I think you could maybe say The College Scam was his strongest politically related message, because he was so emphatic about you don't need to spend $100,000, $200,000 to get a degree to succeed. And he was a proof of that himself, and he wanted that message to get out. But this is the most just purely personal, and it's his most spiritual book. It's his first directly religious book, and I think that meant a lot to him as well. It was his chance to really dive into the Bible, dive into the history of the Jewish and Christian faiths, and really explore that. So it's not just that the message was very personal for him, it's also that the process of writing it was a very personal, spiritual, enjoyable endeavor for him. I think it was his refuge from a lot of annoying things that were, of course, going on in the past.